Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. It's Alicia and I'm here with Jim Forecore of Forecore Heating and Air Conditioning. And normally Jim knows the topics that I'm going to throw at him. You know, we kind of do a little bit of prep beforehand, but today we have a surprise topic. This is actually something, one of the topics that your son sent over to us. So your son is also a big part of Forecore. He kind of handles the business side with your financing and setting up appointments and things like that. So this is one from Jim. So don't yell at me if you don't know the answer, but I know you will. So today you're going to talk to us about the biggest problems and misconceptions that people have about their HVAC system. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over to you.
Biggest problems and misconceptions. That's a good one. Well, one of the biggest problems, and I think my wife mentioned this the other day, was that I'll go in and I'll tell people, they'll say my air conditioner isn't working. And I'll ask them, I'll say, well, when was the last time you changed your filter? And they'll say, well, that's only for the furnace, isn't it? I mean, it's located down on the furnace. And I'll say, yeah, but it's a forced air system. And that's the same filter that filters out the dirt for your air conditioning. And they go, oh, well, I didn't know that the furnace had anything to do with the air conditioner. Well, they both share in common the blower that blows the air through the ductwork. And therefore, they both share in common the filtration. So if you think you're done changing your filter after the winter, think again. You still have to change that. If it's a 1-inch filter, I recommend at least 4 times a year, every 3 months. If you run your fan continuously on a 1-inch filter, you're gonna have to change it about every month and a half, 2 months. On the 4-inch filters, the filter medias, you can last a little bit longer. There's more surface area. 3 to 6 months on the 4-inch filters. But yeah, that's the common misconception. People will be shocked that I'm even asking them what their filter looks like, because that's for the furnace. They think that has nothing to do with the air conditioning. And that, what they don't realize is how important that 1-inch filter is. You know, when I go out and it's shut down their whole furnace or it's made their house unable to heat it or cool it, and it's only a $20 filter. How could that be? Well, if it's blocked, you're not going to get any air through it, which means you're not going to get any air through your heating or air conditioning, and you're not going to get any air into your duct system. So that $20 filter basically shut you down.
Okay. Well, you would say that that's one of the most common misconceptions, and I kind of understand. I can see where people are coming from. I might not have thought that myself, so that's really why we jump on here. We want to just talk about those questions that are in the back of your head that you've never asked and you're just not sure. And obviously, that could kind of cause an issue if you don't change that filter out. So I knew I couldn't throw you off. You answered that perfectly, and even though it was a surprise, that's the nice thing about you. You know your stuff. You always do, which is awesome for you as the customer too, because you're always going to get an answer. And if they don't have an answer for you, they're going to make sure that they find you an answer. So please, if you have any questions at all, or you're interested in a service with Forecore Heating and Air Conditioning, get in contact with them. You can give them a call. You can explore their website, forecoreheating.com, to learn more before you call in. And Jim, it was a pleasure being here with you today. Thank you.
Thank you, Alicia. Same here.